Morning, everybody. Been in a interesting couple of weeks, and in with all the nonsense going on. Uh, it's been kind of difficult to share. I have a guest in my home. Um, One of the what I work in a healthcare facility. um, and what they're trying, her son, she's a nurse. Her son has some rather severe health problems, um, and he has a compromised immune system. And we work in a healthcare facility, so out of respect for her son is staying, or her mom is staying with her son, and she's spending the majority of her time here. And when she does visit with her son, she either does like FaceTime or she'll talk to him through a window kind of thing. But for the most part, she's staying here. Um, and then there's my stepson. So it's just kind of hard to, it's challenging to find uh, time and space where I have some privacy or some quiet. Um, and I spend a lot of time outside, and um, privacy is found outside. It's nice. Um, but more to the point, I was just like this past, I'm gonna say over the past week, and extending beyond that, but it was really kind of coming to a head where feeling a lot of energies, darker, denser, oppressive, um, distracting energies. And I came across, and I'm familiar with her and her shares, and I like them very much. But I found that the folks that I watch, it has greatly consolidated the folks that I watch on a regular basis. There's probably three that I watch on a regular basis, and then there's some that I tune into from time to time. But the title of the share, and that's what caught my attention because I'm Libra. There was a Gaia update by Adrian Elise, talking about the full moon coming up, and man, I'm telling you, I love this community because there's other folks that I've shared this energy that I've been experiencing, this dense energy, and their insights definitely helpful, no doubt. But Adrienne Elise, boy, I'll tell you, man, she nailed it. She nailed it. The things that are these energies that are distracting me from my service. Who are you really, Scott? Who are you? And and these energies, these oppressive energies that the way she described it was they live outside of karma. They have no regard for karma. It's and boy, and the reference she made, I shared with a friend recently about going through my day and feeling and sensing, now the majority of my experiences with energy or energy work or has been a sensation, has been an insight, has been all of these, what I would refer to as inside sensations, feelings, emotions coming up, whatever, but internal, my intuition, something is intuitively affecting me, on a psychic, spiritual level, something that can't be seen. there was another incident where I walked through this area, and I was becoming dizzy. I was becoming, I had like vertigo symptoms, unsteady, whatever. And come to find out, a month later, I inquired about that area. I'm like, what is going on here? Like, is there some sort of an electrical charge? Is there something in, whatever? Come to find out, there had been a murder there. I mean, just something along those lines. But it was internal. It was something that I sensed or picked up on. There was physical symptoms to it. But this most recent experience, I actually saw something. And the way I would describe it were these shadows, dark shadows. Not really darting around, but like, oh shit, what is that? Like out of the corner of my eye, and I'd look, and it would be moving along the ceiling or hovering around certain people. And it was frightening. It was frightening because that was one of the, I've had similar experiences in the past, but none were quite this, like, whoa, dude, this is, it's a little, that's freaky, man. That's next level. But I was clearly, the sense and feeling that I got seeing these shadows was they could see me. They knew I was there. And when I'm going through my day, man, I wake up and I'm walking through my day with love in my heart, with compassion, with empathy, with a full and open heart. I don't dismiss these things that I see or feel or sense that might be described or defined as dense. I don't dismiss them. I see you, but I'm not necessarily going to engage with you. This particular situation, they were engaging with me. And as I mentioned, it was somewhat of a frightening experience because it was a next level. I'd never experienced something in what I would refer to as the tangible world, something that I actually saw, the senses, sight, sound, taste, touch, etc. So that's the first time that I've actually seen something, and it was unsettling. It was a new experience. However, and then when I got home that particular day, I shall we say, I could no longer see the shadow, or I have no recollection of seeing it. But when I got home, I have a dog, and if any of us who have pets, know that they're pretty sensitive, man. They are pretty sensitive. They are very cool. They are very cool creations, and I'm proud to have a dog. His name's Jake. He's something else. But I walked in the door that day, man, and he knew something was up. He was frightened. He was timid. He was like cowering, He whimpered a couple of times, but he did not leave my side. It was uncharacteristic for him to be so passive and so timid. Normally I would walk in the door and he'd be jumping up for a hug, He's home. Nope. But I kept him close. I picked him up, whatever, went on with my day. It's like I knew and felt and sensed like that energy was still with me. So I did the next best thing and, whatever, and I went on with my day and went through my spiritual routines, meditation. I did some self-nurturing. I see you, energy, but I'm not going to dance with you, you know. And it worked. The next, I went to bed early that night, and I woke up the next day, and I was feeling much lighter. My dog, Jake, he was definitely feeling much lighter. He slept next to me the entire night. Normally, he would sleep at the foot of my bed. He slept right up here. He was like right on my side. We woke up, and the next day was much lighter. What does this have to do with anything? It goes back to the Adrienne Elise share regarding the full moon on, I believe she said Tuesday and Wednesday, the Libra energy, a Libra full moon. And what is my service? What is my service to the collective? And being unafraid, or being not being distracted by these energies who perhaps don't want me fulfilling my service. And what did she say? Pulling ourselves up by our bootstraps, and stepping into our divine masculine, and claiming our birthright, And today will be a new day, But I definitely resonate with a lot of that, and a lot of the energy, both of what I've been feeling and seeing and sensing. Going back to that just reminded me of something else, the seeing part. I was at my breakfast bar the following day. I don't know why I forgot that or dismissed it. But that following day, after that experience, with that dense energy, that shadow that I saw, and there was more than one. There was numerous, these shadows. And she referred to them, and it was like, bang, spot on. She referred to them, if any of us have seen Harry Potter, the boggarts, those dark, ominous creatures, spirits that were sucking the life force, the joy from people in Harry Potter. The one particular scene I remember most vividly is when they're on the train, and the train goes cold, and the boggart enters the train, the passenger cart, where Harry is, and they do their thing on him. And I'm telling you, that was the word that she used, boggarts, from Harry Potter. And I'm telling you, while there was no shape or form to these shadows, that was definitely the energy that I was picking up on. It was on some level very vampiric, dense, dark, soulless. Even I would even venture to use the word gluttonous in a vampiric sense. And anyway, so here we are today, and I haven't shared in a bit. The last time I shared, there was a full measure of gratitude. Anywhere we go, there we are, man. And today is not any other, it's no different than any other day. And anywhere I go, there I am. And what am I going to choose? Today I'm going to choose love and joy and kindness. Had an experience yesterday. I was standing in a line. Wanted to get some fixins for a salad. And I was standing in a line, and there was shall we say, a one in, one out policy at that particular place where I was standing in a line. And I could feel and sense the fear and the chaos, both of the people standing in the line, and the people in that particular establishment. And it was interesting because uh, I could see, definitely see through that experience how shit could fall apart so quickly. The person in the store, as it was my turn to enter this establishment to buy some salad fixins, made a presumption that I had skipped line and entered the store without permission. And it was extremely aggressive, extremely aggressive. Like fear and, fear-based anger. And I mean, in your face, kind of, in your face. And this person was in my face. And fortunately, like, support comes in such divine and timely, such a divine and timely fashion. I was just amazed. The person who was standing in front of me, who went in just before me, knew I had been standing in line, and she saw this anger-fueled lashing out by the employee of this establishment against me, that she broke the 6-foot barrier rule and came to my defense and said, he was right behind me, he was in line, came to my defense. And then suddenly there was this shame, but still in a very aggressive way, that they had made a mistake, and okay, but it was very aggressive, folks. It was very aggressive, and to see the fragility of where we are as a collective and how quickly things could turn to shit if not for the universe showing up and defending us and helping us and guiding us, and it was a really wonderful experience. And that woman who defended me, I would like, anonymously like to just say thank you to her, because that was it was definitely timed exquisitely, and the courage that she demonstrated and the love and compassion that she had for me, seeing me experience this anger-fueled session. This is what I'm talking about. Be everything you can be. Step into your birthright. Step into your birthright and the sovereignty and the divinity that reside within us all, that is screaming to get out. Like, we're here, man. We're here. And I just got goosebumps, and that's a great feeling. But the gratitude that I feel for that person showing up and defending me is just fantastic. I was in a state of, like, I was awestruck by, like what is going on here? I didn't even have words to defend myself. For her to just, it was wonderful. But today, what am I going to do? I'm going to keep my vibes high, man. I'm going to keep my vibes high. I'm going to love every chance I get. Every opportunity that shows up, I'm going to love. And sometimes, sometimes love means distancing. And I don't mean social distancing, but sometimes love is not pleasant. But sometimes we've got to distance ourselves from energies, from dark shadows, from whatever is distracting us from claiming our birthright. I might take a nap. I just woke up about an hour ago. I might take a nap. You know what that is? That is not selfishness. That is self-nurturing. I hope you have a chance to take a nap, eat wonderful food, go outside, breathe the air. Breathe the air. Show your face to the sun. Put your feet in the water. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. As a matter of fact, I'll share this one story with you, and then I'll sign off. This is too good. This is too good. So I go outside at work. I'm leaving work, and it was raining hard, and there were some big puddles. And everybody at work knows I'm a jackass. I love making a fool of myself. The residents, the patients, they love it. They love it. So they're all sitting on the sun porch, an enclosed sun porch glass. And there was a huge puddle right outside, and I'm like, and I did my Gene Kelly impression. There was a monster puddle, and I was leaving for the day, and they're all sitting there watching the rain, watching me walk out to my car. And I just stomped in that puddle, dude. Stomped in that puddle. I got soaked. It was fucking glorious. And all the people in that sunroom started clapping. Brought a smile to their face. Because right now, a lot of folks can't go outside. So, I played kick the can for them outside on my own. There's plenty of opportunities to smile at people, and maybe we can't touch each other and get within 6 feet of each other, but we can smile and we can show love with our eyes and project love with our heart. And that's what I'm projecting at you. Peace that surpasses all understanding. And I love you all very much. I love you all very much. Peace, you guys. I'm out.